Hey guys, we're finally here, man. We are finally freaking there. I'm like, how do we do that? There we go. Like my top of my head was being cut off a little bit. I had to change it. I'm gonna be talking about my Blu-rays today. Finally got to my Blu-ray collection, and we're going to start with just the numbered titles. I'm not even sure how I'm going to put that on there. Probably like just 00 to A, even though I don't talk about A in this video because I have enough to talk about just with the numbered titles. So yeah, and the A's are coming next, and the A's are going to be their own video because I got a lot of Blu-rays, man. Anyways, let's just talk about the first Blu-ray on my list here. The first Blu-ray to talk about, interestingly enough, is also the one I paid the least amount of money for. £7. Funnily enough, or interestingly enough, I got this for 21 cents. Shipped to my house. I didn't have to pay extra shipping or anything, no. 21 cents shipped to my house. How, you may ask? Well, first of all, it was used on Amazon. Second of all, the guy who actually ended up was part of the company or whoever was doing the deal confided in me after he saw my video online that it was a mistake, but they granted it anyways. So yeah, they had made a mistake and accidentally listed it as 21 cents with Prime shipping, and I just picked it up before anybody else did. So yeah, £7, 21 cents. I bet you that's the cheapest Blu-ray you've ever heard about. This one, holy moly, it comes with a digital download code. I don't think it works on anything though, but yeah, it's got the physical digital copy in here. But yeah, nonetheless, I thought it was a pretty good movie. A little pretentious, but I liked it enough that I was willing to pay 21 cents for it. Anyway, on to the next one. One of the first Blu-rays I ever picked up, which means I bought it for like 15 bucks, and now you can find it for like $3 or $4. 310 to Yuma, the remake of 310 to Yuma. This was just one of those Blu-rays that blew my mind in terms of how amazing it looked. And yeah, I really liked the movie, actually. I feel like the movie is pretty good. Retelling, reinterpretation of the story. Yeah, can't go wrong with Russell Crowe and Christian Bale. And Russell Crowe does a pretty damn good job in this movie. So yeah, I'm big fan of this one. I haven't watched it in a while though. Probably should again. Next up was one of the first $5 Blu-rays I ever picked up. You know how like it took a while before they started doing $5 Blu-rays on Black Friday. Ugh, come on, stick. Anyway, well, the first time I ever saw a $5 Blu-ray on Black Friday, or around the time of Black Friday, was at, I don't remember if it was an FYE or warehouse at that point, but it was either a warehouse or a FYE store near me that advertised this as being $5 on Blu-ray, and I said to myself, yeah, okay. I mean, I felt like it was an okay movie when I saw it, so I said $5 at that price point at that time was a freaking steal. So 50 First Dates, $5. I don't think I've even watched it since I bought it. But next up, The 400 Blows makes up for the 50 First Dates with a Criterion title. This is one of the first true artsy movies that I saw in a film class, and it kind of helped to ignite my love for film and my understanding of how you can tell a story in a different way and have it still be meaningful and not have to follow the Hollywood story logic and whatnot. And I really love this movie, and this is a very good edition of it. I actually picked it up at a very good price then and now, if you think about it. $17.50 on Amazon. I can't remember what the deal was with that, but yes, $17.50. I don't know why I'm able to remember the cheap price that I got these for, but you know, nothing else. Next up, 1408. I actually recently picked this one up, and it was because I really love the movie. It's a great movie, starring, of course, John Cusack and Samuel L. Jackson. You can't go wrong with Samuel L. Jackson. And it's just a really creepy movie that actually reminded me, even though it's based on a short Stephen King story, it reminded me of a episode of The Twilight Zone where something very similar happens, although this takes it to the nth degree, a ridiculous level of creep factor. And I have to say there are a couple different versions of this on of the ending. There are a couple different endings for this. I actually prefer the original theatrical ending. I think it's a little bit more interesting, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I think the alternate ending just takes too long. 2001. I was trying forever to get this into my collection, and finally I did it. I think I did it this year. I wanted to get the Steelbook, but I never got around to it, so I just picked up this version, and no regrets whatsoever. I love this movie. I love the 2001 story. I'm really glad to hear that they're doing like a TV series and whatnot to keep it going on. I mean, a lot of people say that it shouldn't be done. I apologize. I'm staying up late to wait for a lightning deal on Amazon. But yes, a lot of people say that we shouldn't be doing more of this stuff, of the Stanley Kubrick gold, and taking it and trying to maximize profits on it and whatnot. But, you know, I don't have a problem with it. And I'll tell you exactly why after I put this down. Because I liked this movie too. In fact, I think this movie in some ways is a little bit better than 2001. Only in some ways, because undeniably 2001 is a superior film. But there are moments in this one that I feel like are more memorable than some of the moments in 2001. Just the end with the freaking message to Earth, and the fact that now there are two suns, and it's just fucking amazing. If you haven't seen it, then I apologize for having fucking ruined it for you just now. But it's a fucking great movie, and you really need to watch it. Like, I don't know why more people don't like this movie. I don't know why they hate it so much. It's fucking magnificent. Next up, this was actually the first Blu-ray I ever saw. I rented this from Netflix back when Netflix was they still are doing Blu-ray rentals, but back when they first started doing Blu-ray rentals, I rented this as my first Blu-ray. And I think I think it was actually an accident that I rented it. Like, I didn't intend to rent it, but it was just the next thing on my list, and I completely forgot about that. I just put it on my list and forgot about it. So I was like, oh, look, 10,000 BC, I guess I'll watch it. And I was just blown away, because even if the movie wasn't friggin' amazing, the way that it fucking looked on Blu-ray was just like, it blew me away that you could have that level of detail on a Blu-ray. And it sold me. It sold me on high-def Blu-ray, and this is honestly the movie that inspired me to build my Blu-ray collection to what it is today. So, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, this is the one. Believe it or not, this is the one. 10,000 BC. So after renting it, I had to pick it up. And that's just what I did. I had to have it. Game Chasers. Anyway, that would be my entire numbered selection on Blu-ray. That might increase soon. Who knows? But for now, I'm going to move straight on to the A's in the next video.